I'm Jairaj, the co-founder of Lair. We started almost a decade ago with a small brand called Asianhaus, which was first of its kind delivery restaurant. After that, I ended up pursuing more of my culinary journey with Le Cordon Bleu. After that, worked in a few Michelin-starred restaurants. Came back to India and started my food consultancy company, in which we've done about 40 projects all over the world. Just before COVID, decided to stay back in India and started to conceptualize the product that we are sitting at today, Lair. Being a food consultant always allowed me to do a little bit of R&D of what products are available and what products are not. And especially in Delhi, with such a diverse community that we live in, people really needed a good bar with good service, equal amount of good food, and a name which sells the interiors and architecture. When we were conceptualizing Lair back in 2019, was trying to look for a good name for a bar. Went to Google, typed in cave, synonym, and Lair was one of the words. And I was just like, okay, this is amazing. Once we decided the name Lair, we were like, okay, we need to now replicate that in our aesthetics and design and architecture as well. If you visit Lair, you'll be able to see the cave effects. It's a monochrome place, it's black and grey, and it looks really plush. Our first cocktail menu was divided in 3 sections: beginners, intermediate, and superior. It was just a walkthrough through a cocktail menu where people could come and try less complex cocktails in the beginners section and then go to more complex cocktails in the superior cocktails section. Every cocktail at Lair has a story, and the story is, of course, about the ingredient and where it originates from, but also a style of drinking. Now we're running our second edition menu, which is all about India. It's divided in 4 geographical regions, and the core importance of this menu was to make people realize how many beautiful ingredients that we have in our own country, and that we can make world-class cocktails using those ingredients. There are a lot of challenges setting up a restaurant, not just from the brand to actually how you position it, where do you set up the restaurant. How do we sell a product which is so dark with the interiors? Because it's a very thin line of it being looking dingy, yet looking posh. There are also a lot of bureaucracy challenges that we face. As a restaurateur, it's a process of going through a lot of things, but AI and technology has really helped us. In a business like a restaurant, you're bound to have a lot of mistakes happen. It's a labor-intensive work. I started using Restroworks almost a decade plus ago, and it really smoothens out a lot of things because there's a simple system. A client gives an order, the server takes it to the system and puts it down. Now, in that case, if he wants to change the order, he has to put his code. So any editing or anything which has been changed in the system is being notified. This makes us realize that if any changes are happening over a period of time which are not being registered properly, then we know something is going wrong. It's very important because it keeps us in charge of what's happening. In the case that Restroworks didn't have this system, a lot of pilferages could be unnoticed. We have a nullified coyote report which has all the things which are done on a daily basis. I think that report is very important for us to see and analyze if there's something going wrong. The systems that we use here with Restroworks are very smooth and seamless and easy to operate. I'm happy that we've used it in our new restaurant as well. So we just expanded to Gurgaon with our second outlet, which is absolutely fantastic. Lair's expansion plans are very simple. My idea when I started was I want to take Lair to the world. But I think before that, I think India deserves a little taste of it. So we'll be hopping into the major metropolitans in the coming years, and then hopefully taking Lair to the world with maybe Dubai or Bangkok on the ice. When we started, we wanted to change the game. We wanted to make sure that not only we're setting standards, but we're also educating the industry. I would like to take it slow and not go gung-ho, but we're in 2024. By 2030, we should have about 10 plus outlets. I think technology not only is shaping restaurant business, I think it's shaping our lives, especially for my business when everything is completely virtual if I'm not in the country. With the app on the phone, as a restaurant owner, it becomes really easy to monitor a lot of things while not being at the store. I've been to so many restaurants in my life, so many bars, so many F&B outlets. Service is something which can really overshadow everything. And not just in F&B, but in service recovery as well. And I know how amazing Restroworks team has been with me. I've been using it for almost 12 years. And I don't see myself changing Restroworks in the future as well.